part 2 of these series of videos, we will go through drawing the 2D profiles of the different components that go together to build the catapult. First, we'll click on the person and press backspace or delete. And then we want to go to our scenes and navigate to our top view, which is depicted by the top view of the house here. So we're looking at our 2D shapes on a 2D plane. From here, we want to start drawing our objects using both the length and the width of the shape. So first we'll start by drawing out the legs. We're going to use our rectangle tool, shortcut is R. We're going to draw a rectangle of any size. And if I can draw your attention down to the bottom right of the screen, we see a text box labeled dimensions. In there are 2 dimensions. One of those is our length and the other is our width. So for this project, the length of our legs are 300 by 42. So we're going to separate that with a comma and then type in 42. Press enter and you can see it's created a rectangle to our specified dimensions. From there, we want to zoom in to that object to center it within our screen. Now a hint with zooming. The screen will zoom into wherever my mouse is. So if my mouse is in the top right, it will zoom to that top right. If I put my mouse on the object I want to zoom into, it will zoom into that object. Okay? Now the zooming function works by dragging 2 fingers up and down your trackpad. And then now I can use the pan tool, shortcut is H. If it's easier to remember, it's the icon with a hand. And I'm going to center that in my screen there. Rectangle tool, shortcut is R, to draw the next component. Now the next component is the uprights. So again, rectangle of any size, and the dimensions we're using are 250, 42. The next one we need to draw is the cross members. Again, rectangle of any size, dimensions are 200, 42. And then the brace, 200, 42. Now with the brace, okay, we need to cut one of those ends at a 45-degree angle. So from here, let's center that within our screen. So the first thing we're going to do is get our tape measure tool, shortcut is T. And we're going to click on this right-hand side and measure back 42 millimeters. So we'll type in 42. You can see that's changed the dimensions on the bottom right, labeled length, enter. And now it's measured a line 42 millimeters from that edge. We will use that as a guide to draw our 45-degree angle. So now we will get our line tool, shortcut is L, and draw a diagonal across there. Now we get the eraser, shortcut is E. Click and drag over the lines we do not want. When they turn blue, release, and it will leave the desired shape.